no gold is not enough.
Preparing for the grid of the 2020 IFR Christmas friendly. And away we go then in Japan. Nazareth's still somehow on pole, but Nazareth's getting a really good start actually, as most of the grid is quite contained. Era Voice has contact with Broggers as there's some debris in the background. Briggsy goes down the inside. Briggsy going to be spun round. He's holding it. Can he hold it round? He's managed to hold it somehow. That's absolutely mental. But that's given TKD the opportunity to storm up into second place, and given the opportunity for Nazareth to storm off into the lead. Relatively, no spinners in the first corner. Everyone's managed to keep their car on track. It is heavy rain conditions. I'm not sure if the rain will stop or anything. I have no clue. I've not seen any weather report. Unlike the first race in Canada, this is completely different. As Alpha Stunts is going side by side with Pergarith, and he's gone straight off the track, and that was onto the grab. Someone went off in the gravel in the background. That was Alpha Stunts. He must have spun. No, he's still on track. Surprisingly, as we through the two fast corners, we go. Still relatively clean. Will we see any late moves into the hairpin? We're up to 5 viewers. It's always lovely. A side by side in the background between Era Voice and Alpha Stuns round the slight kink into the hairpin. He goes round the outside, looks for a move onto Broggers as well, doesn't quite pull it off. Era Voice, as it's 3 wide just up ahead there, as you can see here with Gagata, and Era Voice into the wall, glitching everywhere, and he's out of the race as well. His whole wheel just decided to come off and just give up with life. Friday, and he's absolutely rapid, so as Nazareth's bar looks to it, it's down the pit straight we go, side by side between the two podium places. Into turn 1, can Will Briggsy go around the outside? He's been pushed wide onto the grass, into the wall. Does he have damage? I can't quite see. His front wing still looks to be relatively intact. No, he has severe damage. Half of his front wing's missing. 2 unlucky races for Briggsy. There's Dakunha somehow into 3rd place. What a mental first couple of laps. Into the chicane. Dakunha doesn't quite clip the inside curb. Definitely Albert's got the better line. Is out as Dakunha spins out. The pressure's gone to him. He's trapped. He's on the gravel. Can he get back on track safely? Yes, he can. But that's made him fall down to 5th place. That is, as Alva Stans has got ahead of him, and Alva will be chasing Slayer. Slayer surprisingly somehow in 3rd. Let's also get that's Pilgris completely, absolutely scuffing the chicane, cutting the whole second part. And he gets a 3-second time penalty, unsurprisingly. As there's a incident on the straight, as Broggers has spun round, coming out of the chicane, going into the pit lane, speeding in the pit lane. He must have had damage or something from his spin. Albert's slowing the hairpin again as Slayer spins. Oh, commentators curse again. I'm so sorry, Slayer, but he's spun in. That's ruined all the work he made up. So unfortunate for him. He could have definitely got into 2nd there, but that's gonna give Albert the literal perfect opportunity just to breathe. I do this every week, so as Gagata gets an awful exit down the pit straight, Briggsy's going for the move. He's passed him before 130i, that's a good move. As he passed, he looks to be, Gagata's just got an absolutely terrible exit. Through 130i we go. As there's a yellow flag, it's Broggers. He spun at his chicane in the exact same place as before. It's a mirror image. Does he have damage? He doesn't look like it. Is he going to the pits? No, he goes round the bollard. Is he going to go back on track? Yeah, now he is. There's a yellow flag on the straight then. Has also caught up. There's a yellow flag up ahead. I think that's another spin. Yeah, Broggers has spun it again. He's in the wall. No damage again still, but Broggers is... Yeah, dear. Thought there was contact there, but just lagging clearly. It's down the pit straight we go. His Pergris gets a 3-second time penalty. Down the inside he goes. Nice move there. Slayer gets a switchback. Slayer's not going to give it up. It's through turn 2, still side by side. He's going to have to give it up. TKD managed to hold off Slayer's revengeful attack. In the rules it states you can't reset the track, so as I think Broggers, he spun it again. He's spinning more than I did yesterday. Someone, that's Gagata, he spun at the chicane. But if he would hit the second bite, he fell on the grass. That's an unfortunate one for him. He's in 8th place, he'll be alright. Seems to be as Albert wins, surprisingly, wins the Japanese GP. TKD, I don't think he'll be in 2nd, we'll have to see. He manages to hold 2nd place. Maybe there was a mistake from Slayer in those last few laps. Briggsy comes home in 4th. Nazareth comes down the start finish straight to come home in 5th. As we prepare to go underway for race 2 at Japan. As we leave the grid in Japan, Gagata on pole, Takuna in 2nd, Nazareth in 3rd. As Nazareth gets a fantastic start, it's going to be 4 wide into the first corner, maybe even 3 wide. Nazareth takes the lead as that's Takuna being spun round in the background. Carnage as Slayer bashes into the back of Takuna. Up ahead, as yellow flag in sector 1. Obviously, unsurprisingly, thought that was a safety car then. But Pergris and Brog has fallen behind once again. Briggsy chasing Gagata for 3rd. Nazareth has taken the lead. Already with a fantastic move into turn 1. Briggsy all over the back of Gagata. As Gagata's definitely struggling with the pressure. Out as into the 2 fast corners we go. Briggsy cuts the corner, already using up one of his warnings. As Gagata is also gone wide. He gets past Briggsy into 2nd place. Gagata definitely struggling. Into the hairpin we go. Then it'll be a race between the two. Then maybe there's a yellow flag behind. That's Pergris, who has spun or been collided with. Move down because where race 2 works is reverse good of side by side with Era Voice and Slayer down the straight to 130R. Who's going to back out first? Will anyone back out? Slayer is putting ahead. Era Voice has the inside line through 130R. Slayer's gone miles off the track. Has he hit the barrier? No, he hasn't. I don't think he did anyways. Back onto the track he comes. But Slayer, the victim of as Gagata has been either spun round or has spun round. Looks to have been spun round with the way he's pointing, but we'll have to see if we can find out. As Slayer's pitting and maybe he's struggling with his tyres. Quite a bit actually is onto the pit straight we go. DRS for Briggsy down the pit straight. Here he goes to the inside. He'll probably be passing by the end. And he's passed. Nazareth can't fight that. Now it's just up to Nazareth to regain his mettle and go for it again. He goes down the inside of turn 2. He goes for the move but doesn't pull it off. Or there must have had contact. We couldn't see because of the camera angle we got, but God, that was close. Only attempt separating these two as well. As yellow flag at the hairpin. Pilgrims is out. He must have crashed. Did he go straight on? That's a really odd place to crash actually. There's less than an attempt here. I can't see Broggers going for the move. A safety car is deployed. I wonder when the safety car will go in actually. It's quite... Oh, it's going in now. As we get underway then, Broggers doesn't get the best restart. Briggsy able to capitalise already. Down the pit straight we go side by side between the two drivers. As he go down the inside, he backs out of it. We'll look further back. Into turn 1 we go. Multiple cars going wide. But Gagata's fallen back down to last. Hemp separating Briggsy and Nazareth. God, it's going to be a good battle here. Broggers struggling. Briggsy, what a move! That was fantastic. Broggers has put Nazareth into the wall. That's disgusting from him. There's no way he didn't see Nazareth there. There's more chaos at the back as Dukun has spun round again into the wall. Absolute chaos everywhere. Broggers also into the wall. What a chaotic restart that was. As another safety car has been deployed. It's quite close. Everyone in the slipstream of everyone. Can Albert go for the move into turn 1? No, he's not going to be anywhere near close enough. But Alpha Stuns are looking for the move on Era Voice, who's surprisingly sitting in 3rd place. He opens the door. Does he go for it? They're still there side by side. Albert's gone wide into chicane. Round the outside. Can he pull it off? He goes for the move. Still side by side, and the second to last corner, the second to last lap. Era Voice is claimed. He goes wide into drag race to the line. Era Voice comes in, so everyone's so close to call. Almost a photo finish between 4 drivers. Era Voice has fallen down to 4th. Slayer taking an unlikely 3rd. Albert surprisingly holding 2nd. What a fantastic ending. All 4 cars fighting for that podium. As also, we could end the race without Broggers spinning as well.